Hi, this is Nicholas Bell with IONCINEMA, here to review Jacob's Wife, the second film directed by Travis Stevens, which RLJE Films and Shudder will be releasing April 16th, 2021. It premiered just about a month prior at the 2021 virtual South by Southwest Film Festival. It stars Barbara Crampton and Larry Fessenden, who should be very notable to fans of indie genre, to say the least. Stevens' previous film was a pretty effective B film called The Girl on the Third Floor, which came out in 2019, which starred CM Punk, who makes a small appearance in a role here. As effective as that film is, I must say that Stevens really kind of has outdone himself expectations-wise with this film, which was co-written by Kathy Charles and Mark Steensland. Charles wrote the script for the reboot of Stuart Gordon's Castle Freak, which came out last year. And of course, Barbara Crampton was the muse of Stuart Gordon, from Reanimator to From Beyond to his original television version of Castle Freak. Genre fans know Barbara Crampton. She pops up quite a bit still. Rob Zombie's used her. She appeared as a Reverend Mother and Little Sister. She also starred alongside Fessenden in We Are Still Here back in 2015. So it's kind of a nice reunion here. Here she plays a church mouse, wife to a pastor, Jakob, played by Fessenden, and she's Anne. They've been married 30 years, small town, some place called Kinski County, which might be a reference to Klaus. It's very clear that their lives are humdrum. She's cut off at every instant. She's just small and diminished. It starts out where Jacob's giving a sermon. He's approached at the end of it by a young woman named Amelia, played by Nyisha Bell, who says her mother has started drinking again. He vows to go speak with her, but on her way home, Nyisha is nabbed by this, what looks like, seems to be a supernatural presence, and she goes missing. At around the same time, Anne is starting to explore maybe some secret desires, finally. After decades, her old love interest, Tom Lowe, played by Robert Rusler of Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Weird Science, and Vamp, shows up kind of under a fake reason to speak with her for the Historical Society to develop, in very vague terms, this gin mill for a tourist attraction, retail space, etc. They go to the gin mill where they used to fool around as kids because he was her boyfriend prior to Jacob, and they discover caskets that look kind of like coffins full of dirt and rats, which kill Tom, and a presence sweeps down and something happens to Anne, though we don't quite see what it is. It's made very clear early on that it's probably a vampire, played by the Master, played by Bonnie Aarons, of course, of The Nun. And so it becomes actually a very strange kind of black comedy metaphor for marriage and a woman's agency, and just kind of a vampiric version of Scenes from a Marriage almost. And Crampton, if you're a fan of Crampton, this is definitely a film to check out. I think she's excellent in every scene. Like, the tone is completely right. There's odd comedy, there's bits of poignant energy between her and Fessenden, and she looks fantastic. Also reminiscent of using vampirism in themes in usually much darker films, but Martin from George Romero and its kind of pseudo remake, The Transfiguration, which Fessenden also starred in. Overall, just a lot of fun, a lot of interesting themes that seem unexpected based on what you might be expecting. Overall, I would give Jacob's Wife 3.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you.
Hey, this is Eric from IONCINEMA.com. If you want to support us, subscribe below. For more reviews, interviews, film festival coverage from Sundance, Cannes, Toronto, you want to check out these guys on this side.